It's Monday. Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at noon. Authorities finally have a suspect in a fatal hit-and-run from early January on US6 near Edwards. A 24-year-old Arkansas woman was arrested last week in Arkansas on charges of vehicular homicide and 2 other felonies, including tampering with evidence. She allegedly hit a cyclist late that night and left the man for dead. His body was not found for 2 days. Car theft today is trending better than it was 2 years ago, but worse than 5 years ago. Colorado State Patrol is crunching the numbers. 2022 was a recent record high in Colorado with more than 42,000 stolen vehicles. By last year, that was down to 33,000. 3 in 4 criminals charged with auto theft are racking up other charges. 1 in 10 are violent criminals. 1 in 20, they're career car thieves with more than 2 prior convictions. The most stolen vehicles in the state last year? Hyundai Elantras and Chevy Silverados. A shorter ski season and more snowmaking are side effects of climate change, according to one study out of Canada. KUNC reports that together, they have cost the modern ski industry more than $5 billion. Snowmaking is expensive and resource-hungry, finds that study, and yet the average season in North America is a week shorter today than it was in the 70s, when researchers say that climate change impacts were less prevalent. A different new analysis from CU Boulder is saying that climate change could be a deciding factor in the November presidential election. Fewer than 5% of voters say climate's a priority, but one CU expert tells the Denver Post that is more than enough to decide an election. BIFA, the Breckenridge International Festival of the Arts, will be back in Breckenridge August 16th. Breck Create just made that announcement. Local avalanche danger is considerable today at most elevations in Summit County and the Vail area. It's moderate below tree line. In sports, the Avalanche beat the Penguins in overtime yesterday, 5-4. Heartbreak and high times for CU basketball fans. The men lost to Marquette yesterday in round 2 of March Madness. The women's team beat Kansas State. They're moving on to the Sweet 16. Today, the Nuggets are facing the Grizzlies at 7. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz and Associates with American Family in Dillon, our hats are going off to the Summit Sheriff's ski team. They won the annual Colorado Peace Officers ski race in Vail last Friday. Sergeants Mark Watson and Matt Goldstein and Special Operations Tech Brian Metzger took the gold. Taking silver in the mixed race were evidence experts Carlina Ciccone and Lauren Forsey, plus Special Ops Tech Joe Scalise. And over the weekend, the Breck Vipers wrapped the regular season with a pair of home wins over the Hitmen, 13-1 Friday, 8-1 Saturday. Coming up this Friday, the Vipers will be on the road for the league tournament. They're playing number 1 seed Santa Rosa. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.